Hey, John Ho, ToyotaJohn with you again. Hey, I got my hands on one of our fleet vehicles. It is not ours. It is not an available RAV4, but I have a 2026 RAV4 LE that is available right now. We're going to go over it. As we go over it, I'm going to point out some distinctive features. One of them is, we'll talk about it when we're going over there. So one of the distinctive new features is the new hammerhead front end that most Toyotas so far have gone to. I think they all are. One of the other cool things here is, for the occasion, I found hammerhead socks to go along with the hammerhead front end. So here we go. Hammerhead front end. You're going to see some distinct styling. They're all coming now with the honeycomb front end. You'll look up top and you will see the bigger camera. That wider triangle, this is Toyota Safety Sense 4.0. We'll get into that in a little bit. But this is distinctive front end. You've got the air ducts. 17-inch wheels. Even on the LEs, you've got a very stylish look to them. And it is in aluminum. It is not a hubcap. You're going to have the breakaway mirrors on both sides, so they go away. Blind spot monitor's done a little bit different now. You'll see the triangle right there. So it is no longer the etching of two cars. They're going to the triangle. You've got great lines on this car. You'll see a lot of the lines are very similar to what they used to be. The badging on the back, all done a little bit differently. Instead of the RAV4 down below, you've got it up top here with the blacked out Toyota emblem. Backup camera is right there, just like it always was. You've got the cladding on the bottom. Everything is looking good. A little bit bigger back windshield. I have not gotten to drive one yet, so I'm assuming that it's going to give you a better look and feel out that back window. Look at those brake lights. They're going to go all the way from over here towards that center there. So you're going to be a little bit more visible while braking, making it a little bit easier to see. Up top here, you have the rail. These are all going to have, ooh, maybe not. They're doing them a little bit differently, it looks like. You have the roof rails that'll screw in right there. So you've got spots for the roof rails, so the crossbars right there as well. From here, we're going to go into the interior and take a look at the inside. All right, let's take a look at the interior. All right, so the seat. This is the LE, so you've got a manual seat. So you've got the lever here that will bring you up or down. You've got the recline and the bar in front. Oops. Getting in, we've got our push button start right back here tucked away. All right, so the steering wheel. We got the ding-dings that are going on. But the steering wheel, we've got our menu up here. We've got all kinds of information we can get to. Yeah, so you've got your driving distance, all your driving information. But you can hit the OK button and go in. And we can change up how we're doing. We can put our navigation up there. drive controls. We've got our miles per gallon average, or we can get the big. Yeah, so you can go to just a big speedometer right there with some stuff off to the side. This will bring us up and down. Go down, you've got different menus, your tire pressures, all-wheel drive system, your messages. Go over. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot there. We have a couple of things on the other side over here. We're going to put that window down if that's what so you may be hearing that. All right, so over here we have our speedometer. But the cool things here is you've got all of your cruise control and driver information right here, okay? So that's going to be controlled right here. Like a lot of the Toyotas that are going right now, your cruise control is always on. So we're going to hit that button right there to set. It's not going to let us set because 0 is not fast enough to do a cruise control, and we're not even in drive. But a couple of things. If you don't like the radar cruise, the adaptive cruise, you can go to mode, hit the mode button, and in there you've got your adaptive cruise in eco run mode, or your regular cruise controller, as I like to call it, bumper cars at 80. We'll put it back over here. You've got your button for your distance right there. And then up there in the screen, 3 bars, 2 bars, 1 bar, back up to 4. Our driver assist is right here. So push that button and you'll see that that's gone away. But that's your lane departure and lane trace. That'll keep you centered in those lines. All right. Obviously, we got the airbag and the horn right here. We've got vents. A couple of buttons down here. We've got our drive mode. So hit the drive mode. And you're in eco, and that's what it's going to look like. Hit the drive mode again. You got the red, and it's a sport. Go into custom. Or go back to normal. You've got your EV mode. So your EV mode, push the EV mode button, and I don't think we're going fast enough, but you're going to have sometime you'll see the EV mode button that'll go on. Over here we've got our trail, so you can go trail or snow for traction control, or normal. Up here we're going to set our temperatures. Blue is cold, red is hot, but we're going to set an actual temperature. So hit the auto on. But you've got the dual climate control. We're set to sync right now. So that's going to do all of that. This is the LE, so you are not going to have a heated steering wheel in here or heated seats. But this is where all your climate control is. We're going to come up here a little bit. We're going to, oops, no, we're not going to sign in. We don't want to sign in. We'll go back. We're going to set up later. Set up later. We're going to decline for now. But this is what your screen is going to look like, and we'll get more into this in a minute. You've got a little shelf over here for the passenger phone. You've got a cubby right here for the driver and passenger phones. In the LE, you are not going to have the Qi wireless charging. But as we go down, you've got 2 plugs right there, one on either side for your charging. You've got the downhill assist control right there. And you got your traction control off. You've got your gear select. You've got your electronic parking brake and your brake hold. This is going to have kind of your standard Toyota. It hasn't gone to the fancy stuff yet, but you get the standard pull it back. So step on the brake, push the button, you're going to pull it back. Back up here for a quick second. There's your backup camera. Even in the LE, you have the predictive path with your center markers right there in green. You've got gray space in back, so you've got the 5-passenger seating, obviously. Let's take a hop into the back seats real quick. All right, so here we are in the back seats. We have the vents back there, and we have, it looks like no power ports back here. You got the windows right here, door locks, obviously. You do have a pouch behind either seat for storage. In the center here, you have the armrest that'll come down. So the armrest will come down, comes right out of the center. You've got cup holders in here. And unlike years past, you have the space underneath that's not going all the way flat. That'll come up. You've got the lever right here that will fold your 60-40 split down so you go to the back. Now, one of the things that I found a little bit odd, and I don't know if this is going to be all of them or if this is just because it's a fleet vehicle, but you've got the spring-loaded cargo cover. And I'll show you a little bit more of that when we go back to the back. All right, so back here in the back, we've got a ton of space. This is an LE, so you don't have the power lift gate, but it opens. It's really easy. Push the button, and then you'll see how fast that goes up. Now, unlike a lot of Toyota's hybrids, this has the jack and tools. You've got four tie down points, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. You've got a little spot for storage, 12-volt charger, and your cargo light. This right here just pops right out, and then that will actually store. So that comes out. One side goes right here. So one end goes right there. The other end goes right in there. So you can take that out and keep that with you so that as you're driving down the road and you see those 14 bricks of gold that are just lying there waiting to be picked up, you can put them in the back of your car, pull the cargo cover up and cover them up so your windows don't get broken. A couple other features I wanted to go over before we turn this thing off. We have your center console. So there's a lot of times where you've got the center console and the driver will say, "Hey, passenger, can you grab something out of the center console?" And so they open it up and they've got to reach over the top. But that's not the case. They can open it either direction, or you have the tray that's already sitting up there. So that's the tray side. That's the tray side. That's the side that should be up. So that's your soft armrest right there. But it'll open up from that side, or flip over. And the cool thing here is you can see how that's red right there. Well, there you go. Now you can see the red. If I put it in and then put it down, that red goes away to tell you that it's locked, that it's closed properly. We'll put that back the way it was. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys is up here. We have our safety connect. We have our door lights. So it's all going to be a touch. You got that itty bitty little LED light. Same thing on the other side. They're amazingly bright. They put out a good amount of light, so it works really well. Or you can push it, the door button right there, and it opens all, or turns all of them on. You still have your taco holder from Taco Bell. I saw it on Facebook, so it's supposed to work. I don't know if it actually does or not. I've never tried it, but a soft taco should fit right in there. Some people will put, damn it. Oh, I'm still going. All right, some people will put their tacos from Taco Bell in here. Some people put sunglasses in. All right, so up here in our technology section, we got a bunch up here. So this is your home screen. Going into the settings, you've got a couple of things that you can go through. So you can set up your profile when you first get in, hit vehicle, lights, seat settings, door lock, security, power, tires, vehicle alerts, Bluetooth devices, drive performance, destination prediction. It's an eco fixture. Drive assist. You can set all of your driver support. So click on driver supports. And you can turn on your proactive drive assist, your trailer driving assist, your dynamic radar cruise control has options, so you can click on that. And it'll give you a little bit more acceleration medium. So you can adjust your accelerations and all that, curve speed reduction medium. You can adjust how far out it's going to go. There's a lot that you can do in there. Coming back here, your park assists, lane departure, pre-collision, blind spot monitor. It's all going to be right in here, and you've got the setting button, so you hit the gear. Your lane departure, alert and steering assist. Alert and steering assist. Click on that. It may just be the steering assist. It may just be the alert. But you have a choice in all of this. So unlike years past, where you're just stuck with whatever it is, you have options here. Collision mitigation. You know, your lane departure, your pre-collision, your blind spot monitor. I'm going to look over here so we can better see that blind spot monitor when we turn it on. So there it is off. That's what it's going to look like. It's going to be red instead of the orange. But we can go into settings. Indicator brightness. You've got bright. Oops. And dark. Bright and dark. So let's do this. We're going to go bright and then dark. We'll go back to bright. But as you come back over here, go back into settings, your vehicle, your Bluetooth. So vehicle, you've got all of that. Driver performance, software update, drive recorder. Drive recorder is pretty cool. Continuous recording loop, auto and manual save clips. You are in guest mode. Some features will not be available, but you can save everything. Press to save a 20-second clip, 10 seconds before and after button. Drive recorder is disabled because it's not set up. But that gives you 2 active dash cams. That gives you your pre-collision system camera up here, and your backup camera are going to be recordable dash cams. So everything is going to be recordable and savable. You can send it up to the cloud from what I understand, or you can insert a flash drive and get it that way. So you can download it through a flash drive. Those are some of the coolest features of the new 2026 Toyota RAV4. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. So there you go. That is your 2026 RAV4 LE. Oh, did I mention that the smart key also has the full smart key function and not just the push button start? Yep. The line right there will lock the car. Grab the back of the door handle. That first beep beep unlocks the driver's door only. The second beep beep unlocks the whole car. From the passenger side, it does the whole vehicle. I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great weekend. So that was the 2026 Toyota RAV4 LE. I will pop out with a couple of videos that'll go over what's new with the XLE and what the differences are, so it'll be a shorter video. The LE, when I get another Woodland, I'll go over the differences in that Woodland, and let's get you driving off into the sunset in a new Toyota RAV4. I've got a couple that are available. I've got a Woodland that's in freight right now. It's on its way to me, and we'll see where things end up. I don't think it's going to get here without somebody saying, yes, I want it. Any questions, give me a call, 734-846-0007. Don't forget to do all the things, like, share, subscribe, comment, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the things. All of the social medias, all of the things. Let's get this going everywhere. I'll talk to you guys next time.